Trevon James has been arrested. They locked up our boy Trey. What has happened, sir? No, it's not a lie. He actually did get arrested, but he's out now. We're glad he is safe. Trey, what's happening? Someone made this mugshot very fast. The community is very fast with the memes. So what's going on? All right, so Trevon got arrested. I'm going to tell you what happened. Trevon got arrested, and the first thing he says is, actually, let's read his post together. He said, I literally just got out of jail, and everybody started getting into a panic. And he says, for this Richard Hart BS. BS stands for bananas and strawberries. It's for real. Yes, he did get arrested. I had a heart attack. Many people in the community started having a series of panic attacks and anxiety because there was no explanation given. Still, after 1 hour, he did not make a video, didn't tell anybody what was going on. And then people speculated. Because we saw all the prices already down, we thought, okay, it just got worse. The whole level got worse. So just to inform you, friends, when it comes to legal cases, there is the SEC. SEC, they are the clowns. They honk with the noise with their noses, and they're filing stuff to try to do civil cases. They just do civil cases. Then there is the DOJ, the Department of Jelly Beans. The Department of Jelly Beans, they're the ones who actually arrest. They're the ones where, you know, let's say you're running a big illegal illicit substances cartel, and you are dealing with a lot of like white collar criminals, and you know there's a lot of shady stuff going on. They'll actually come in and kick in the doors. They'll go in. That's when they'll come in and they'll actually, like, you know, break down the windows of an office, seize all the computers and stuff. So because Trevon got arrested, we all thought, unfortunately, okay, everybody's getting arrested in HEX, Pulse Chain, it's game over. Because look, even though we know it's unjustified, the government is corrupt. The government is corrupt. They're not working for the people. We know that. We know they are corrupt, and everybody knows this. Now, what happens here? What happens is somebody, thank God, was waiting for a Trevon message, and he screenshotted it. Trevon actually deleted this message. Look what he says. I literally got out of jail for illegally pirating a film and keeping it online after receiving a warning to take it down. So just to let you know, I mean, the Pulse Chain and HEX community, you can't go to sleep. You wake up, there's something new that explodes every day. So there is the HEX movie, The Highest of Stakes. What Trevon did was he recorded it and he just uploaded it online on YouTube. Now, I don't know why he will do this. He did this and he laughed about it. And what I heard was he got asked for it to take it down, and then he left it for his private YouTube membership anyway. So lucky it was deleted. But this is where it gets a bit nefarious to think about this. I don't know. He deleted this message. You see this? He deleted this. Just this message. He left the others. He says, I just got out of jail for Richard Hart BS. So he left those messages up. He deleted the one of the explanation. So I here make the post, right? Trevon got put in jail for filming The Highest of Stakes movie and putting it on YouTube. When he posted, he mysteriously deleted his explanation. This caused sudden panic. People thought the Department of Jelly Beans was after him and the HEX community to be arrested. Was this intentional or was it a mistake? The Squirtle Squad, he says intentional for sure. What, he tripped, fell, landed on the delete button? Nah, it's easier to blame Ricardo Corazon himself than to be a man. You make the decision, friends. This is the court of public opinion when it comes to these. A lot of this turmoil happens here. You know what? I'll tell you right now. Let's go. Let's change it right now. Let's change this chart to a monthly, all right? These are red monthly candles. You've had 3 in a row. Unfortunately, with markets, what happens is, okay, this is good and bad, okay? What happens is the most painful, big news happens after a combination of ones. Combination of bad news. So the most painful, worst, like knife stabbing, like twist a knife into your chest, that type of pain, that comes after a combination of the red candles have come and they're basically kicking you when you're down. On the plus side, and I'm not going to jinx this is how bottoms are formed. Okay, this is how bottoms are formed. To share with you, for example, if you change this to a monthly, you can do this on a weekly chart as well. This is Bitcoin's chart. Maybe you heard of the coin. Bitcoin in November, December, you had FTX. You see that? There was bad news, bad news, bad news, and then we accelerated with all the bad news at the end of the year. Think about that. We had, remember, Grayscale going down. We had the Genesis problem. We had FTX that collapsed. All the bad news, all the Ponzi's, all at once. Bang, 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 bang. All the bad news. But guess what? That was actually the low. That was the low. It was really, really bad. There was not one good piece of good news. I specifically remember making videos. I said, friends, yes, we can go to zero, but I mean, at the end of the day, how much worse can I get here? Like, yeah, it can get worse. It can get worse. But I just kept saying, if weak hands are exiting, then this has to be a time to get in. It has to be. That's what I was saying about this Bitcoin. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with Pulse X, HEX, because we're dealing with the land of altcoins. We're dealing with a different spectrum, friends. But this is just an example. I want to flesh out the story here to report to you. These are the type of things we're dealing with. Okay, so here we have, Mr. Hexographer. Shout out to Mr. Hexographer. I like your avatar, sir, as well. Nice try. I saw the post that you quickly deleted. So is this the acts of a trickster? Is this somebody who was doing it on purpose? And I'm here to bring positivity to the world. Just like the world shows me positivity, I even made free Trevon. I made a post here with a little sign emoji. There is a sign emoji, friends. Use it from time to time. It's actually pretty cute. So yes, you know what? You wanted to stab the knife a bit, twist it, cause a bit of mischief. That's okay. That's all right. A sign of strength is to cop these and move on. Because, okay, if you have a look at it, when bad news comes, it accelerates all at once. And humans, you're a human like me, all right? Rumored I am a human. If we're a human, we think in linear terms. What is linear terms? Linear terms means if it's been going bad before, it's going to keep going bad for the future. That's what linear means. Also, linear means if it's been going good before, it's going to keep going good for the future. That's like Bitcoin 100K. So just because Bitcoin got to 20, 40, 60, now we're forecasting like 100K. Same as the bad ones, right? We went down 50%. 70%. Now we're down 90%. Okay, it's over. We're all getting arrested. It's done, right? We might find, oh no, it was actually just repricing the bear market. We might find that. Okay, I'm not saying it is. This is just something to think about when it comes to different coins. I'm talking about it in the context of this. Please appreciate that you have a peanut brain, and don't forget, like, subscribe, but I appreciate every single one of you. So when you're having a look at this, you got to look at these in context and be intellectually honest with yourself. If the candles were green, 1, 2, 3. If the candles were green, do you think Trevon would have any thinking in his mind to make such a post? Would it have an effect? Would anybody even notice it? I just got arrested. Haha, I'm sure the vibes will be different. Do you see? It's a completely different story. All because the candles are green. The candles, the collective mindset, the pricing mechanism of people and how we put in the emotions, all reflected in the price chart. Very mysterious, moves up and down based off emotions. It is what it is. So that's why whenever bad news comes, always have a look. But it's not 100% guaranteed. Because of course there is fatal bad news. And then there is good news that actually is the start of an intergalactic bull run. But you got to think about the odds. There is news that is fatal, of course. But there is also good news that, you think something's only going to go up a 3x, but it ends up being the path to a 3000x. There is that type of stuff, but you got to think about the rarity of that. What is the likelihood that you're on that? I know you can't go living life blind, but how much do you want to worry about the 1 in 10,000 chances? Okay, that's up to you. It's up to you. So, the Pulse X chart, also a horror show. Down from the top, down near about the 93, 95%. I know everybody's embarrassed, feel shame. We did not avoid the bear market. The bear market still came, wiped everything out. If you look at these little daily candles, you get nothing. 12 hour, 6 hour, you get nothing. You can only look at these weeklies minimum. Trust me, I've gone through a lot. It makes everything different. I'll give you a right example right now. As the panic was happening this week, I was on monthly candle, right? When do you get hurt the most, friends? You get hurt the most if you're checking your portfolio every 15 minutes because you're seeing the number tick down. Also, when I know people go down like 15-minute chart. That's what they'll do. They'll have a look at the 15-minute and they see this. Look at this zooming. They'll see this level here, right? And they think, okay, well, you know, we seem to be holding. And then what happens? Bang, the market capitulates. You see this? It looks so bad, man. It looks so bad. All of this is within 1-2 days. It looks so bad. It's never gonna go up. In your mind, it's never gonna go up. Like, you just can't go up. Look at, oh, bangs again. It's just going down and down and down and down forever. So these are all places of sin. You're just trying to increase the probability that you make it to 2024, 2025, right? I want you to appreciate this story from Trevon, because I'm going to turn this into a positive for you, right? I'm going to turn it into the positive, okay? Trevon was only able to have any power here because of the combination of red monthly candles. He was only able to, like, do this, whether it's a joke or it was accidental, whatever it is. This event, this ordeal, this drama happened because of those 3 red monthly candles. So I'd just like you to think about the future. What if one day Bitcoin has what it normally always does? Okay, in this period, Bitcoin had 3 big monthly candles here. It had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. In 2021, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green monthly candles. So I just want you to think about the possibilities, just like how you would think, nah, that's pretty stupid to imagine him getting arrested when HEX is clearly not a security and all this stuff. Just like how you think it's absurd to do that now because we're thinking it with a rational mind. Just suspend belief a bit and imagine if Bitcoin did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green monthly candles. Imagine it did that. I want you to imagine the level of euphoria at the top. People will invent the polar opposite of Trevon's story. So Trevon's story is for max FUD. There'll be max copium dreams, right? There'll be max copium like that on the upside. Now, we're a long way away from that, so we don't even need to imagine. But, you know, it could be Jim Cramer 300K. It could be all this news. It could be, oh, there's an Ethereum ETF. The Nasdaq's, look, I'm already ready for these big ones. A Nasdaq is going to launch a crypto index. By the way, if you ever hear that, that's bearish. That ain't bullish. You see all these things, I'm already thinking about them, and people are going to think, no, we're just getting started. Okay, but it's the exact polar opposite. So, yeah, we do have people trying to take everything down sometimes, from time to time, cause some mischief. But aren't you glad you got a friend like me with the belly button? Tell mum and dad we love and appreciate them, and catch you next one.